The boxes in your border, the padding in the gradients, some bars of the world. Hey, Mr. Fizzlebottom, how you doing? Let's do some PushOwl 69, shall we? I love starting with my little B elements. So those are going to be little eyeballs. So I'll make two little eyeballs. Put a background on the HTML, like we always do. It's gonna be this midnight, very owlish, right? And then I'm gonna put some padding just because I want to contain the little owlet, whatever you want to call him. He's a cute little push owl. Okay, so I'm gonna start defining the height of this sucker, each little eyeball. So I don't really know. Okay. And then to make it show, bada bing, bada boom boom, there's a little point on the top left, but then the rest is kind of like smoothed out, so we won't put a border radius on that corner. Perfect. All right. I see we're way off on the padding, up on that HTML. We're like a little closer. Oh, I feel like, oh my God, please be 69. Okay. Getting closer. I feel like, okay, let's try 82. Ooh, 81. Seems good to me so far. Yeah, all right. Now we got our shapes. What are we gonna do with them? Okay, I wanna like position this bottom one up into the other one, and then I wanna flip it like that. So a cheap selector would be B plus B. That's saying select a B, and then whatever B comes after it, select that. So I'm going to transform it first, and then I want to move it up the entire height of that element. So if I do this, it should disappear. Yes. Okay. And then I want to scale it. Yeah, that's what I want. And then now that I've moved it up and I've flipped it, I want to push it over. So if it was going to be center, it would be, okay, so now they're touching. They're like, they're not 69 just yet. Am I allowed to say that? Oh, okay, maybe I should keep that down low. I want to push it over a bit because I think this eyeball is like dipping into it. So I'm going to move it over 10 pixels. Whoopie doopie doopie. Okay. So now we got some eyeballs. Ooh, that's way off. I should have checked my size first. A little bit closer. I think CSS Battles has a thing for the number 5. Okay, that. Yeah, girl. Shoot. Now it looks like this might be sort of. This might be off. So let's keep trying to whittle it down. Ooh, was that it? Yes. Okay, that was it. I believe it looks a little fuzzy over here, but whoop 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 whoop. Okay, and now there's like this little cutout. So you could do the cutout in a lot of ways. You could do border. I'm gonna do box shadow. You could do some trickiness if you really want to hurt yourself, your brain. You could like recreate the shape and make that orange out of like, I don't know, a box shadow inset, and then, or maybe like a radial gradient. Oh, just don't get into it. Just do the easy way. Shoot. All right, I want the spread. So box shadow, remember, is X, Y, blur, spread. So I want the spread to be this little owl baby color. Oh, such a cute owl. They really like multiples of 5, I swear. Okay. This looks pretty good so far. I'm gonna roll with it. And I want to create these little eyeball things. So I guess I could do box shadow to make that blackness in the eye with an inset. So we'll try that first. I think it's kind of like cheating because it's not an... Okay, I see what's going on. No, let's do a radial gradient to get them eyeballs. It's my go-to for any kind of shape. Radial gradient. Is it a triangle? Radial gradient. All right. We want the circle to be at the center, and then we want to define our color stop. So, we'll just make something up. Okay. Get that midnight color. Fit it pixels. Then we want it to stop at the same spot. Ooh. That's a little too big. Too small. If it's a multiple of 5. CSS paddle. Oh my god. See, oh my god, CSS paddle. What you doing? What you doing? Okay. Yeah, that's what we got. Alright, let's make the blinkers. Put them blinkers on the B. This is the pseudo selector. There's before and after. Almost every element has some, not the image. Input doesn't have it. If it did, oh my gosh, CSS standards people, if you're listening, put it on the image. Maybe select to. Yeah, thank you. Okay. Every pseudo selector needs a content just so it even shows up. But we want it to be centered within this space. So I'll do my favorite centering method known to man. It's going to be a circle. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Is it going to be a circle? Yeah. It's a circle. Okay. And then I think it's going to disappear on me if I try. So I'm going to make sure that any position absolutely element, its parent has position relative, so it's contained within that element. Okay. And I want to take this color and make it into the eyeball. And then apply a height. I'm going to try 15 because they certainly love. Hey, cute. If you want to like go like this, you can. Okay. I want to center it. Center that bad boy. Okay. Yeah, they're not centered. So I gotta put an offset. I gotta make them bigger. Boom. Make them bigger. Oh my dear. And then offset them. I could do position, but oh boy. That looks about right. But it's sort of moving on me, so I'm gonna try 6. Okay, that seems a little bit better. Alright, then how are we gonna do this cutoff? We could do a few things. We could do a linear gradient. So the linear gradient comes from the bottom. It comes from the bottom up to the 50% mark, and it cuts that off. So the midnight color would create a cutout, and then what you're left with is that orange little duty up there. Okay. Or you could do a clip path. So you define a clip path and you say polygon, and your first point starts at the 0 on the x-axis and 50% on the y-axis. And then it just goes up and covers, each point covers half of the circle. We'll do both, just so I can show you guys, starting with clip path, because I just talked about it. And I want to start at 50. I want to go up to the starting point and go over to the top right corner, and then I want to go down to the right edge. And that's definitely not what I want it to be, because I messed up my values. It should be 0-50%, so you have nice little happy owls now. Okay, that's the first method, and you'd still do radial gradient, so I think I'm just going to stack gradients again. Oh, I just love a good stacking of some gradients. What should we do first? You tell me. Radial. Let's do radial. Let's take this midnight color. They love multiples of 5. I'm just gonna roll with it. Oh, so cute. Oh, I think it might be 10. Who knows? But certainly not 190. Oh, maybe it was. How dare you? They just seems a little tiny, but we'll keep rolling with it. Linear gradient. Okay. Hey, too top. Whoa, got confused there. Let's pull out this midnight color. Bam. 50%. And then I wanted to stop at 50%. Okay. That should work. Just needed a comma, you know? Gotta put them things in there from time to time. Okay. My little eyes are too tiny, so let's make them bigger. Pixel by pixel. Is it my eyes? Is it my eyes? Oh. I am gonna row with it because I can still submit multiple times. For the beak, we'll just do another before. You could certainly get away with something else. If you're crazy, you could do like overlapping gradients to make like a square in the center of the page, but I don't think you're that crazy. Alright, I want to center it, and I'll use my favorite centering method. Top 50, left 50, translate. Make sure every pseudo selector has a content, and we'll define this shape in a moment. Is it going to be that small? Who knows? I'll rotate it. I want to rotate it 45 degrees. Okay, we're starting to get there. Nice. To the top. Perfect. Data beak, you know. Whoa. Data beak, you know. I'm gonna submit it. And then I'll reshape it a little bit later. %. Thank you, Mr. Fizzlebottom. You did everything. I hope you liked the video. There was tons of stuff that I did. You know, background, radial gradient, clip path, using polygon, transforming, translate, all the centering stuff in the world. If you want to ever do a collab, let me know. That could be anything. I do CSS up the yazoo. And feel free to talk to me about anything you want. Corgis, Monster Hunter, CSS, it's all good stuff. Cool. Enjoy the rest of your day. See ya.